Hello and welcome back to another Dual Con with, you guessed it, thatrixclan, also known as Daniel. Now, today we've done all the technology topics because we like to think of ourselves as tech guys.
Yep.
Okay. So, the first topic is about a boy, weirdly enough, called Danny, who lived in Bristol. He was using I believe his dad's iPad, sorry,
Yeah.
and was on a game for several hours, so for a couple of hours, and managed to spend £1,700. Luckily, their second name's Kitchen, so the Kitchen family are getting their money back. They're getting their money back. Apple have agreed to give them their money back, which is good. So,
That's what I did.
the next one, which I think, why would it be news? But it is. And it's the Apple iWatch. Now, if you type this in Google, there's a lot of like prototype pictures, but the picture which has been released is like a glass looking strap with then like the iPod touchscreen technology built in to it. So for you kids out there, when the teachers say get off your phone, you're on your watch, okay? This should be coming around in the next 3 years, so that'll be quite good. Now this, I think me and Dan will have a lot to say about. Dan, what do you prefer, tablet or PC?
Oh, no doubt about it, really. PC is just way better. Tablet can't really game on them at all.
Exactly. Now I agree completely. With a tablet, it's really hard to move and go forward. It's always so awkward. You have to touch the screen, you have to move your hand. Always so awkward. But Microsoft is marketing its Surface Pro tablet as a productivity machine, but we are just PC gamers, and well, the hardware and the stuff that can be put on a tablet, if you think the size of a tablet, is a lot less. Like, say on your tablet, you are not going to have a disc tray.
You couldn't even fit a graphics card in there. Well, you don't get a micro one, but
The screen resolution probably won't be as good. That's just honest with most of the games. Most of the games are made for TV sizes because of the consoles, and computer size, which are usually like TV sizes. So, if you have the choice between whether to buy Apple's latest £500 tablet or get yourself a decent gaming computer,
500.
Yeah, and more. They're ridiculously priced. Always go for the PC.
Yeah.
Here's a very good one, which some factual people will like to know. Now, it is true that us younger generation use the internet more than others, and it has been proven, because since 2006, the amount of people who use the internet has over doubled, and these figures was took out in 2012, so now they are even higher. More people are using the internet every day, and can you blame them? It is such a good product. You're messing with something which can do so much so easily. You think out the internet you wouldn't be able to message, out the internet you wouldn't be able to send files, move data. The internet is practically amazing what it can do and how it can do it. So the next,
But not over it.
yeah, and the next time you use the internet, just think about if you're talking to your mate in America, or if you're talking to somebody in the UK, and just think about how far away that person is from you, and how long it would take for you to walk to their house. Physically imagine walking to their house and then thank the internet afterwards that you don't have to. I find this quite comical. Apple's iCloud will delete any email containing the phrase barely legal teen has been deleted from Apple. Now, in some ways that is good because obviously it stops like child porn and stuff like that. It stops all of that from happening. But in other ways, like, I don't think it's just that phrase. I think it'll be stuff around that as well. So like barely legal and then anything will practically be gone. But the one they're making a show of is barely legal teams, obviously. Now what it says, this was uploaded 4 hours ago by the Daily Mail. Apple's iCloud will automatically delete any email sent with containing phrase barely legal teen among other inappropriate terminology. It was revealed this week. So we'll know about the IO 1.6 I believe it was, or IO 6 update, which was a while ago. Now, the reason for that update was to delete barely legal teen. You waited an hour just for your phone to update to delete that phrase. Now, obviously, unless you're really young kids, you ain't gonna use that phrase a lot. Now, this one is really hits home with me, really does. I find it comical. Now we're going to continue this dual com, probably whilst we're just talking. Now, a father fails in legal bid to ban vulnerable daughter 13 from Facebook. So he thinks his daughter is this vulnerable that she looks at a computer screen, that he takes his daughter to court to try and stop her from going on Facebook. Now, what?
Not the fact that she's looking at a screen. The fact that people that are on Facebook.
I kind of see what you're saying, if she's getting cyberbullied or if she is cyberbullying or stuff she's putting on. But at the end of the day, the only time me as a father would take the daughter to court over something put up on the internet, if it disclosed my information, so anything about me, my phone number, my house address, anything like that, then I would take him to court about deleting my Facebook. When it comes to putting rude and flirty things up on Facebook, I kind of, it's what crazy girls do, I suppose. It says below this, a High Court judge has rejected calls from father of a troubled 13-year-old to force Facebook forbid her from accessing her account in a case which highlights the difficulties from parents. So this guy's got a problem with daughter going on Facebook for whatever reason. It may be a good reason, maybe a bad reason, but still the daughter is 13. The legal age to get Facebook is 13. So you could take the father, I would suggest, if he ever watches this, which I don't suppose he will, I would suggest just take a laptop off her if you want to. Take a phone, she's got no way of accessing it then. She can't tell you off then. You own that property, you brought it for her in the first place. So just take that off her. There's nothing wrong with that. But deleting the account, you can't do that really because it's in her legal rights. Okay, like, subscribe and comment on the video. Thank you and good night.